pants back.
My teacher was like, you gotta go to the bathroom and put your pants on the normal way, and I was so ashamed. I was probably crying in the bathroom as I was changing my pants.
And you just see someone there taking.
I was like, I hate everybody. And
that's funny.
they came actually when I was doing those reface photos. That was one of the things that came up was a picture of them.
Of them?
Yeah, so I might.
Oh, okay. So you can put us.
Yeah.
Check out this picture of us on with our faces over the crisscross guys.
Yes. Which we might have to cut that.
Cut it and edit it in.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we can. Yeah, we'll be able to figure it out.
Yeah, I think we're already
cut
starting to get more
photos.
comfortable with this. Yeah. Feels less awkward. We're just jiving again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But now that I've
said that,
made an awkward pause, and now we don't know what
we
to
need,
discuss.
We need a chirp, 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 chirp.
Sound
bite.
a little button. Get a whole soundboard table of various sounds, and you get the drum slap.
Like,
yep. We would make a horrible dad joke.
Womp, womp, womp.
Yep. Slide whistle.
Yeah. That's what you should.
It's a sound bite of Michael Scott.
Yes.
That's funny. I can't believe you hadn't heard AJR.
Yeah.
They have a song about The Office.
Really?
The TV show. Yeah, and it talks about like where they were, what stages in their life during watching the show The Office.
Man.
It's hilarious.
I'll have to look them up. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll have to do a music video of like you share music that I've never heard of, and I share music that you never heard of. You know.
And we can do reactions of our faces on it. Maybe.
Yes. I'll be like, oh, this is terrible.
If we do entertaining enough facial expressions, well, I think we do. We're both very emotive people.
Yeah, we both move our eyebrows.
Yeah.
And
I can't do this one by itself. It's busted.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. I broke it. No, I don't know. I just can't
do
it.
Oh, really?
Well,
I can
you
use
got
both
to
sides.
take your hat off.
Yeah.
Show the camera your mad skills. What?
Get the hat back. There.
Oh, I had to hide them now. So,
Yeah. It's like, or you can't see I have eyebrows.
Yes.
Or a forehead.
Can't see them out. Yeah, no, that's how you get rid of a 5 head.
I know. I don't have a 5 head. It's. I
wasn't saying you did.
I have a long, luscious hair under here. Like
there's a ponytail. You can't see
you can't see it. You ever watched Adventure Time? Like.
No, I've heard it. That's the one with the weird looking dog thing. Yeah.
Which I actually use as my. Let's see if I can go. Oh, I don't know how to use a phone. There he is. There he is. That's
that guy.
Jake the dog.
Is he a dog? Okay.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Okay.
There's the other main character, Finn, who's a human, which he's just drawn really weird, but he always wears this beanie. In one episode, or later in the episodes, he takes the beanie off. And he has this long blonde hair, and you're like, what? Like it's just so unexpected when he takes it off, and it's just like flowing in the wind and sparkling.
Magical.
Yeah. So that's what's under my.
I believe it. Well, yeah. So you don't show him.
Yes.
It will forever remain a mystery. Because even at work, you always have a hat.
I know. I wear a
hat on.
Yeah, I wear a hat at
Who
work.
even knows?
Yes.
Yeah. That's kind of interesting to think about. I didn't even think about that.
Yes.
But that's you saying it. That'll be the sound bite. We're not going to get an actual,
not an actual
sound
cricket.
effect. Yeah, we're going to just use whatever weird sounds that we
we don't want to pay the royalties
to the cricket.
Yeah. We couldn't afford a real cricket, so we have a grasshopper.
Jiminy Cricket was too expensive for our budget. Since this is our first video, we haven't monetized yet. So.
Yes.
How long do we want to do these? I guess we can make a couple things out of this, maybe.
Yes. I wonder how long the videos to make it for sending and editing. Should we stop at 30-minute intervals?
Well, no, because we can
Or
all just
is
put
it-
it on a flash drive, and I
Oh,
can
okay.
take it and edit it. I'm
Okay.
gonna need to buy a computer, an Apple, because they're easier to do it on. I'll get one. That's fine. My dad has ways of, or he might even have an old one that I can just have.
Yeah.
So
You know, I like throw out name brands in product placement. Yeah, I find that the Apple stuff so much easier to use. Yeah, like now, like when I try to use a PC, it's like this is too hard for me to understand.
oh, see,
now,
I'm leaning more
you
on
know?
the PC side. Look, now we can make. Remember those old commercials of the Mac and the PC guy?
Yes.
You're the cool Mac guy, and I'm
Uh,
just the lame PC guy.
I know you have the Samsung, right? And then I have
Oh yeah,
Yes.
for the smartphone.
yes.
Yep.
Although, to talk some smack about iPhone, well, with the boot loop, once again, I'm so angry. About
Yeah, that's
that.
right. I've never had a boot loop,
Yes.
so Android could be better.
Yeah, and so when I took it to the AT&T place yesterday,
You actually took it to him.
yeah, I took it there to see what they said before I did the restore that would delete all the information. 'Cause I
Right.
really didn't want to do that. And they tried some stuff there, and they were like, well, you're probably going to have to do a restore. And they were like, this actually happens a lot. And I was like, what? And they were like, well, we don't know we don't know what causes it. It's just like phones, or I guess computers too, maybe, but they
Yep.
have a certain thing that they do when they reboot up, and kind of
When was the last time you turned it off?
probably a long
Years ago.
yes, probably like when I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't turn my phone off very much. Every time I get a system update, it does it itself. But
Yeah, it's like I know. So like, just when I got this computer, I told myself, because like the last computer, it was having issues because once again, I never turned it off. Like I would just keep it on constantly and stuff like that, and it would overheat because this one's an Air, but the one before was just a MacBook Pro, so it had the CD drive in it.
oh, right.
And this one doesn't have it in it because they said that usually that's what goes wrong on the computer is something with the CD drive. and
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
thought
that.
they didn't even make these with USB ports anymore.
Yeah, like this one, like I think the new ones don't have ports. I think you have to do. I'm not sure.
It's like all
some
Wi-Fi or
yeah, all Wi-Fi. Because this
something.
one, because I have an external drive that you hook to it that has like a DVD drive, so I
Yeah.
can hook that to it. So if I do need to do something with a DVD, I just hooked it into the USB and use it. Like
Right.
that.
Yeah. So you have an external drive
Yeah,
for that.
And it's
yeah.
like I found I really never use it, so like it's like very uncommon.
Well,
for me to
everything's
use it,
streaming
so,
now.
Yeah, it's
if
like
you
you
want
don't.
to watch videos. You just have to pay $8 million to have every streaming service.
I know. What a ripoff.
Or you can do like what the big news is with Netflix. Everybody share passwords.
Which we may have to
Or
edit
something.
this part out, but
It's current
Yeah.
events. Everybody
Yeah.
shares passwords.
yeah, it's like
That's
I'm like,
your fault, Netflix.
Yeah.
It's not us.
exactly. Yeah,
You're the ones who let us put it on every single device. Although there have been times where there are those apps that you can only have on so many devices, and before it boots you out, and I hate that because
Oh yeah, like so
you have like eight devices. Like everybody's got a computer, everybody's got a laptop, everybody's got a phone. They got a
yeah, it's like if you have a whole bunch
tablet.
of kids,
and all your family members
Yeah,
want it too.
You have 6 kids. I guess one of them is just out of luck. It's like, too bad, Timmy.
Timmy Turner, the one with the fairy godparents, he's the
Yes.
one who's out of luck.
Yeah.
He'll just wish for one anyway.
Uh-huh.
That's a reference. Do you even remember that? Fairly? Oh
I never
man,
watched
he's
that,
just
yeah.
like staring blank at me.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's like-
maybe one of you remember. It does exist. So why I didn't make it up?
You're having another fever dream.
This dementia thing comes early when you get two dudes in their 30s, man. What? You think we'd be at like our peak of intelligence? Really, no.
Yeah.
It's all downhill. How'd you get 25?
Yeah, downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always tell everyone I peaked at 24, 25. Those were the peak years. So.
Oh yeah. See, my philosophy is that when I reach a peak, I just peak again,
Just
and
keep
then
peaking.
and then I do it another time. And it just you just keep going. There's no plateaus, no valleys, no dips. You just keep riding the
the way
train,
up.
and then you die.
And then you die.
That's the It's the way you go. You just keep even if you actually like think you like say you get out of shape, well, you're still peaking though. You just keep that mindset. Always on the upwards trajectory.
Yes. You know, because I mean, you always think he did something once, you can do it again. I mean, in most,
you can always get it back. Whatever.
In most cases, we'll say, but yeah, it's like if you're in shape once, you can get in shape again.
Except for like if the Earth was destroyed by an asteroid.
Yeah,
probably aren't getting a second go around. But for everything else,
on our future
next time.
Now we come live from the bunker.
Here we are, Space Station 4, living above what used to be the Earth, waiting for plants to grow from the radiation from all the explosions that caused by them.
In the year 3000.
This just became very sad.
But just think, it'll be just like Futurama then.
It would, yeah.
We'll be
Except
friends.
for we're frozen in a time capsule.
I know.
Although the world, when they do that montage in the first episode, the world's destroyed like 7 or 8 times.
I know. They're like, what, global warming was followed by global winter.
Yeah, and then the aliens came through and took them out 3 or 4 different times.
Yeah.
Man, what a show. We'll probably talk about that show quite a bit on here.
Yes.
I'm going to have to start rewatching that since they're going to reboot it.
Like, that's probably the reboot that I'm most excited for of all the ones they keep doing.
I don't even think there's another reboot that qualifies.
Because I know they brought Dexter back, but I haven't watched that yet.
I don't know. Well, he didn't die at the end.
Yeah.
So
that
come back.
That goes down as my worst TV ending of all time was Dexter. Yeah, I hated that ending so much that it made me dislike the show.
Did you not like his caveman beard that he had going? Is that what it was?
Not really.
Is that's what got you off? That he was such a good looking dude, and then the caveman beard, and it's like,
it ruined it.
What was it? What ruined it for you?
More, and spoiler alert, if you haven't watched a 15-year-old show, it's like,
that's on you.
That's your own fault. Yeah. Really is more what they did with his sister. I thought it was out of character that the sister found out that he was a serial killer, and she didn't turn him in. I feel like that was
true.
off, and then they killed her off, and him taking her body and throwing it in the river and stuff.
They did kill her. That's right. I forgot.
That's
in the boat that he bought at the beginning of the season.
I was just like this. I was like, I don't know. I was like, what is even happening?
That's right, because he bought that boat at the beginning of the season, and then the sister finds one of his vials or something in there, right? One of his little microscope blood things that he does.
And so I hated that, and I hated. So he leaves his son with that blonde girl that was his girlfriend, who was also a serial killer,
right?
And I feel like they did her character wrong because she wasn't killing good people like he was.
Right,
she was just
killing whoever she wanted.
So she was an actual bad serial killer, and he just let her live because she was hot. Like that. He was like, I'm extremely attracted to you, so I'll let you live.
That's why serial killers let the rest of you live. They only go for the moderate-looking people.
Yes.
So we're very in danger here.
I know.
We live in constant state of fear of being.
I know. Every time I walk to my car, I look around.
I think we've gotten too much education from television.
Yes. And did you watch Game of Thrones?
I didn't.
That was another show ruined by the ending. That was another one where the last
I heard good things about the ending. Maybe it was bad things.
No, it was bad. It was so bad. Like, it wasn't even the same show. It was like almost like they were doing a comedy skit on Saturday Night Live, and that was the ending of the show. Like, they're like, oh, we'll make that guy the king. Yeah. Why? Because he's right there. It's just like, really, wait, what?
What a twist! We'll make some guy who's barely been part of the show.
Yeah, it was just so, I don't know. It was just, ugh. I was just like, man. And I was so invested in that show. I was so...
A lot of people were.
Yeah, I freaking have the Pops up there. There he is. Ghost, the wolf, and was it Drogon, the dragon.
Oh,
Yes.
goodness.
Yes, those are my favorite characters from the show.
Well, I love why you would have the Pop, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's just like, ugh. And it's like some shows, it's like, I don't know, it's like the ending, the ending is just so bad it can ruin the whole experience for you, where you don't want to watch the show again. You don't want to do a read through because you know how terrible it ended. I guess,
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Well, now I just won't watch it.
Yeah. It's like, I saved you.
You saved me probably a better part of a year of my life.
Yes.
Or at least 4 weekends.
Yeah.
That we all culturally binge watch things. I wonder if that should be something we talk about on our show too. Cultural, weird things. I was thinking about the other day when you were off and I was still working. Things people say nowadays that are just kind of weird to say if you really think about them. For whatever reason, this was going through my head when people say especially people that are making videos or whatever, say, "Oh, I don't care what anyone thinks, but I'm going to do this."
Oh, yeah.
You clearly care what someone thinks.
Yeah.
Because...
That's I always think that's, when people post a photo or do a video, and they're almost like, I don't care, or I look horrible in this photo, but, here I am, or something like that. Whereas it's kind of like you're fishing for compliments, or I don't know what it is, but it's like a weird human behavior, I guess.
Yeah. I should stop playing with this and making the mic move. I was wondering if that should be something, but that was going through my head for whatever reason, and I don't know why. Probably because I was just thinking about the videos we're going to be making, trying to think of ideas, but that was, because that happens a lot. I see that a lot in the videos, or that's what that people are become internet famous for, is for not caring what people think.
Yes.
But that's exactly what you're doing.
Exactly, yeah.
You wouldn't publish if you truly didn't care what anyone thought. You would have no need to publish it.
Exactly, yeah. You wouldn't care if people knew your opinions. You wouldn't care that people knew who you are or anything. You would just be off the grid of all this technology stuff. Because there's actually I collect different action figures and stuff. And most of my stories will go into that, and it's there's one of the guys that I follow. He was talking about one of his friends who has he said his toy room is just insane, but he doesn't have a social media. He doesn't do YouTube. He doesn't do anything, so no one ever sees any of his stuff because he just doesn't care for people to see his stuff. It's he'll show it to his friends that come over to his house, but he's not about look at all this cool stuff I have, sort of thing.
Right.
It just doesn't appeal to him at all to promote it, sort of thing.
Yeah, so that's someone who really doesn't care.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, the other thing that was crossing my mind was a lot of the people that I've heard say that tend to be very argumentative.
Yes.
Which means you care what people think because you're trying to change their mind.
Yes.
Why else would you be arguing?
Yes, which you see that so much in Facebook arguments, where people are someone will post something once again in the toy groups,
it's very specific. You can see,
but
you can see the personalities coming out.
It'll work in other situations, but it's say someone posts a photo of something that they like and everything, and someone's like, "That's stupid," or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't care to know about this or something. And it's you didn't care. Why would you take the time to comment on that person's photo? So you obviously care, or they'll be like, "Oh, no one cares about this," but you took the time to search that, so you had to care about it, to search it, to comment on it, to say you didn't care about it.
It's so wrong.
it's come on, it's not just like something just magically, like some stuff is so like choice that you know it's
you navigated
you navigated to find it.
Yeah, or the algorithm in Facebook or whatever social media platform you're using drove you to that because that's what you tend to look at.
Yes,
is the stuff that you disagree with or whatever. Yeah, it's weird that I don't feel like I've ever heard anybody talk about it, but that the culture of it's cool to dislike or hate something.
Yes.
Like it's now your, I don't know. I guess our values of opinion. It's ironic that we're doing this, truly, but it's cool to hate things. It's cool to not like something, especially if it's something that's popular. That's what's cool. I mean, that's been around for ages.
Oh yeah.
I think a big thing I can think of was back the disco sucks movement in the 70s. Yes. We weren't even alive then. I mean, we're old, but we're not that old.
Death to disco.
Now everybody who watches this who's like born in the 70s is going to be like, ah!
These young whippersnappers calling us old.
They didn't even have to walk uphill both ways.
They didn't even have shoes.
I remember in the winter we had to put bread baskets and bread things over our feet just to keep warm because we didn't have adequate boots. We wore moccasins.
Moccasins that we had to stitch ourselves.
They must have been going to blacksmithing school. I don't know what school they were going to.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. How it was cool to hate stuff.
Yeah. Like, you remember Hipster Kitty? You remember those Hipster Kitty memes where it was like a cat and he's wearing like a purple hoodie and like the hipster glasses and stuff like that?
No, I didn't know. I didn't have a Facebook kid until 2020, so I kind of...
missed the period
I'm almost,
of time.
I could be considered an infant in meme culture.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll have to share you the Pikachu shock face. It's like my favorite one.
Was that the one?
Yeah, where he's like...
I've seen that one still circulates every once in a while with different captions.
Yeah, I feel like it's not in style anymore, but I still use it.
So not everybody's making captions for that picture anymore. Yeah.
It's still important to me.
Yeah. That's something I've been trying to do on my own account. I've kind of vowed to myself to do more original content, stop sharing other people's memes.
Yeah.
I downloaded a meme making app.
Oh, really?
So I think I'm going to try to think of things. I don't know, think the funny thoughts that go through my head and try to share them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you can do it. Yeah.
We're going to get doubly famous.
I tried the memes. I made a few memes and they some of them bombed.
Dude, I made one today. It was terrible. It's not even funny. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
It's bad. So I'm not going to show you because you will probably be able to tell where we work from it. But I'll show Cole, and you get to see the way he reacts. That's not it. That's somebody else's. Here it is. I only have 2 laugh reacts from this. That's it. Hey! Genuine real laugh. So it is good. Maybe it is good, but he gets my sense of humor.
Yes.
So there's that.
I like it.
It went through my head today. I was like, how could you describe? Yeah. If you know me, you can go to my page and you can see it.
There's a certain other item that's close to that, but in the next section over, that has a certain name. I'll have to...
Look how some shit we're trying to avoid. We want to publish as much of this content as we can without disclosing where we work. And the Zumba studio where we do our Taibo instructor classes. Yeah.
Yes, we can kick over our heads if we wanted to. We won't do it on video because we don't want to make
I think I can.
You can?
I think I can. I don't know. I'm pretty flexible.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think if I can do it instead of actually trying to do it. I don't know.
I'll have to do
I think I can kick that high.
We'll have to do an action
at least
video
base level. I don't know why. It's going to look like me doing the Michael Cera thing from Arrested Development of him in his garage with a lightsaber. You remember that?
Yeah.
There's a reference we get. Yay.
Yes.
Okay, so at least and I'm sure some of the people will understand.
Yes.
But I watch too much television, I'm afraid. But at least it makes for good content, right?
That's our personality is television.
It is. Yeah, my personality is television. Yeah. That's why everyone's lining up at the door to date me.
Interest.
Just watching TV.
It's like, you're filling it out and everything, and you're like,
I don't tell them. I don't tell them.
Like I'll have to show you the last one I did, because it was like, at first I had to like make stuff up, like long walks on the beach, and now it's like
that's classic.
Yeah.
Everyone loves that.
It's like now I'm just looking for someone who will marathon the same TV shows.
Yeah, right. And like my favorite color is the sunset.
Yes.
Oh, I love those classic. What other ones are there? From like, what's stereotypical dating site?
See, the long walks on the beach, writing poetry.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I keep seeing the ones when I've been on lately. They're like, if you're just looking for a hookup, keep swiping.
Oh,
and then
I
those.
hate that.
Dude, I 100% guarantee those same people are like clicking on the guys with the shirtless pics, and they just want to.
Yes. And yeah, that's probably one of the I hate that one, and I hate the I'm just here to check things out or something like that. I'm just seeing what this is about or something. Like I see that one a lot.
Just the rhyme?
No.
Are they intentionally trying to Dr. Seuss?
It's just like I feel like it's kind of like I don't usually use dating apps, but I'm just here to. Because people are talking about it, so I'm cooler than this, but I'm just here to
I'm just feeling things out.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've done it.
Yeah.
6 profiles.
I know. It's like, get out of here.
Get out of here with that. Yes. Unless if you include recently divorced, I might believe you.
Yes.
You might get me to believe that could be true. But I don't know why I believe those things. I believe things I read on the internet. I'm a terrible person.
I believe everything.
No, I don't research anything. Why would I do that? It's all just right there on the internet.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it must be true.
If it's on Wikipedia, it's true.
If it's in a meme, it's true. That's how you know, because it's been peer reviewed.
I know. If a cat is keyboarding, it's true.
Yeah, that's the true peer review process.
Yeah.
If it's in a meme. Yeah, forget the academia and peer-reviewed articles. If it's been memed and everybody shared it, then it must be true.
Like there's one where it was like, it's something along the lines of like, you shouldn't spend so much time on the internet. Like go out and appreciate life or something like that. And then it was like, who said the quote, and it was like Abraham Lincoln. It's like. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
He's like, well, he was a smart man.
I remember that famous photo of him at the Gettysburg Address. He's looking down at his phone.
He was checking his Tinder.
His Tinder? Looking for all the pictures of ladies showing ankle.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good ankle.
That's some good ankle right there. I like that elbow action. Oh man!
That's another thing we do about fashion through the ages.
Yeah, we can make fun of people.
Yes,
hopefully we can buy clothes from that. I really want to bring back wearing powdered wigs. Is just a normal thing to do.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
That's exactly what I want to do. I want the powdered wig to come back. Nothing else. You're still in t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah, just the
powdered wig.
Yeah,
and that you wear it to work. You wear it while on the bus, going around your metropolitan area. You wear it in the shopping malls.
Mowing the lawn.
Mowing the lawn in a powdered wig. Oh, man, that right there. If somebody grabs on a hold of that and makes it a TikTok, they're going to be famous in a heartbeat. Just a powdered guy with a powdered wig mowing the lawn.
We have to figure out how to use TikTok now.
Oh, I guess we're gonna have to become TikTokers.
They
seem to get famous faster.
I know, yeah. Oh, I think I told you about that possum video I did where I did it as a reel, as the kids say.
Oh, the Instagram reel,
Yes. And
I'm learning what these things are.
Yeah, you get 4,000 views on that, whereas my normal things get like 10 likes. It's like,
yeah, that's you pick up traction or whatever.
Yeah,
that's why every once in a while I'll comment in a big Facebook group just to see if I can say something that's remotely amusing to someone.
Yes.
This is all the findings of why we're doing this. We've already been recording for an hour.
Wow.
Dang. See, this is why we're doing this. We can just sit and talk about pretty much nothing.
Yes. We're what's that word? Easygoing and line.
You gotta, when you say it, you gotta look off camera.
Line.
You gotta be, hey, what's my line?
Good off the cuff.
Their ad-lib and banter is so good. And it's like, well, that's because it's written. Line, please.
We'll just have Mad Libs sitting right there reading. And I never did my introduction. We'll have to put this at the front.
I don't even think I completed one.
Hi, my name is Cole. Your name is
JT.
Yes.
And you're watching the Roaring Twenties.
Which subject to change?
Yeah.
What was our other thing?
Yeah, we're gonna
Smoldering.
Smoldering 20s wouldn't work. I guess we'd go with our age. Yeah, 30s.
Yeah.
Smolder, because look at us. I mean,
I'll have to see if I can change our names on our things. I bet we could. I'm sure.
Yeah, we're gonna be like one of those bands, that's just starting out and changes its name 30,000 times.
Yeah. I know. What was Guns N' Roses was something else before they were Guns N' Roses.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't.
I'm just thinking of the Parks and Rec.
Oh,
Andy's band in that show that just Chris Pratt's character that they have like 80,000 band names and they're all inappropriate and hilarious. Did you ever watch that?
I never watched that show.
Man.
The only episode I've seen was one day it was playing in the break room.
Oh yeah, it does. It is playing on break room TV quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yep. I guess we can say that and people won't know
anymore. A lot of people have break rooms.
And TVs.
And TVs.
It's known to happen at places
free
of
donuts.
employment. That might be less possible.
Oh, they had them on The Simpsons, so.
Yeah, so it must be normal.
Yes.
Or does Homer buy those?
Maybe someone brings them in. I always assumed they were like, I don't know. I guess someone had to bring them in. I don't know, because Mr. Burns wouldn't have done it.
We discovered the first plot hole in The Simpsons.
I know.
Where did the donuts come from?
I must know. I'll be emailing Matt Groening tonight.
Yes, get him on the phone. Oh my gosh.
Our first special guest star.
We should be guest stars on the new Futurama Boot Up. We should find a way to get our voices. Maybe we can just send them into them and they can. Yeah,
I feel like we both have good like cartoon voices.
Yeah, we could be good character actors.
Yeah. I want to be a friend of Zoidberg's from his lobster planet.
Remember that one where he had like the smart doctor or whatever? The mating one where they go to his planet and
he's
supposed to mate?
Yes. And then you find out, like, after they mate, they die.
Yes, yeah. Yep.
But in later seasons, he starts dating a human female, like, I think in the last season, so I don't know how that goes.
I don't know if I remember that. See, again, I gotta rewatch that show. It's a good one.
Yes.
Is that all we do nowadays? That's what your 30s consists of, is rewatching stuff.
Yeah, watching TV shows over and over.
Yeah.
Like, that new show that I was watching, that Heartstopper. Yeah, Heartstopper. Like, I watched it last night, I marathoned it, and then I was re-marathoning it this morning. I just kept watching it again. It's only one season.
You didn't even, like, allow for pause.
Yeah, there was no pause.
Maybe a night's sleep.
Yeah, it was just sleep, and then I started watching it again. It was that good. Like, I was so into it.
That's awesome. I love it.
It's only 8 episodes, so it was, like, easy watch. So.
Yeah. So I guess a big part of what we're going to do here is make fun of ourselves and our cultural norms. Dude, and then, like, I don't know, 80 years down the road, someone's going to pick up this archaic video footage. Maybe then we'll be famous.
I know.